Hi guys, it's Dragon Enforcer, and some of you may know me, some of you think you know me, but let me tell you something you don't know. I'm a Power Ranger fanatic. That's right. Love the brand, love the series. Been a big fan ever since I could remember. Now I've been doing a little research on the Power Ranger villains, and I have a list of my top 10 dangerous and hilarious villains throughout the series. And keep in mind, some of them are from a specific season. Some could be from Dino Charge to Zeo to Operation Overdrive. Pretty much any season I can think of, I'll give my feedback on said monster. Now, just a little heads up 10 to 6 are my dangerous monsters, 5 to 1 are monsters that I just find just hilarious. Okay? Um, to kick this off with a bang, my number 10 monster is Malagor from Power Rangers Turbo, the movie. Why this monster is at the top of my list? Because, well, this said monster was supposed to be the main villainess's husband, named Malagor. This monster, I believe to be dangerous, was because, well, what monster can say that they were actually born in a volcano? Not counting Operation Overdrive series. This monster was also said to be destroyed by Power Rangers Turbo, who were the retired Power Rangers Zeo from the season before. At number 9 on my list is Power Rangers Dino Supercharged villain Fortress. Now, this said monster wasn't destroyed by the Rangers in like, standard monster form. Now, this monster was destroyed in Megazord form. How it was destroyed because Heckle believed that this said creature could block all the other Power Rangers Megazord finish him final strikes. Dino Charge T-Rex formation, Dino Charge Tail formation, and so on and so forth. But this monster was destroyed by a new Megazord that said Power Rangers created called Dino Charge Ultrazord. Yes, this monster is pretty dangerous. And I'd like to see more of him, but we can't get what we want because Power Rangers Dino Supercharge is over. And upcoming will be Ninja Steel. Monster number 8. This monster hails from the Mighty Morphin era, Season 1. This monster's name is Cardiotron. This monster didn't look dangerous, but it spooked me. Reed Repulsa basically created a monster's heart. Sure, this monster didn't seem scary, but it did. It did. It is high on the terrifying chart. I mean, sure, a lot of people will have, no pun intended, a heart attack when facing a gigantic heart. As I was previously saying, number 7 on my list is the is from again Dino Charge slash Dino Supercharge era, which just ended recently, just yesterday. This monster's name is Steenrage. As by the name, it's a basically a giant mosquito type themed monster. What made this monster dangerous, or why this monster made my list? Because of two reasons. Reason one, this said monster turned one of the Power Rangers against his team and manages to sting a Zord. Last I checked, in Power Rangers Super Samurai, the monster managed to brainwash a Zord to pretty much do his bidding until Jaden from said Power Rangers until he freed the Blue Ray, Samurai Blue, and in the Tiger Zord. Which, if you want to know more, I suggest you watch watch the whole episode on Netflix or something. I have no idea. Anywho, another reason why this monster is dangerous because when the when the boss from Dino Supercharge named Heckle slash Snide, when you think about it, it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of thing. Anywho, Heckle had this monster's venom turned into a amnesia sort of liquid. As in, say say a human or anyone gets stunned, they forget everything. They forget who they were, who their families, and so on and so forth. This monster did manage to confuse the whole city and by accident stun Heckle, which the Rangers didn't know was actually the main villain, but you don't really blame him for going undercover. Try to gain the Rangers' trust to stab them in the back to get their crystals, also known as energems. Watch the series from start to finish twice. Start to finish Dino Charge, start to finish on Dino Supercharge, to be more accurate. Number 6 on my list, Beauticrew, Super Dino Charge. This monster was pretty much a common minion with got makeup on, which pretty much brainwashed the Red Ranger to falling in love with a disguised disguised human was actually the monster disguised as a human, just to get close to his red energy. So yeah, I know number 6 is pretty confusing. I mean, believe me, even I'm confused as well. Now to my most hilarious monsters. I mean, sure, these monsters were dangerous, but they were hilarious in how they were defeated, or just something about the monsters just is just hilarious. Number 6. Number 5. Power from the first season for Dino Supercharge. This monster's name was Duplicon, who is basically a giant copy machine themed monster. What made this monster difficult is because he can disguise anything to look like something else. That made this monster difficult, but once the Rangers defeated him, they managed. He cloned a giant villain Zord and creature to look just like one of the generals from said series, the division. How this monster was defeated? Well, yeah, you'll you'll get a kick out of this. I swear to God. This monster was defeated by fart, a fart attack. No, I'm not kidding. Fart. I mean, a gas attack. Gas attack and the finish maneuver. Dino charge, final strike. So yeah, now we're getting to the hilarity. Hilarity. Number four. Number four hails from season Power Rangers Zeo, which is the fourth season of the Power Rangers era. This monster's name was the Pumpkin Sorcerer. Why? Well, it pretty much looked like a Halloween witch threw up. Because it was that ugly of a creature. I read that ugly, but it was just hilarious. Even while I was doing my research, I did not find this monster threatening. It's a bit of a joke. Now, I'm not ripping Power Rangers. I watched the show. I followed the generations. Just some monsters I just find that hilarious. How they how Pumpkin Sorcerer was defeated? I don't know. Didn't watch it. Didn't watch it. Wasn't born then. My number three spot was a. Both of these monsters were from the Power Rangers in Space era, which was claimed to be the last season of Power Rangers. But everybody loved it, so it kept going. Number three is a toss up between Pineapple, which was basically a giant pineapple on leg with legs. Not threatening one bit. And Pumpkin Wrapper, which is basically like a Jack Skeleton with his head upside down. Yeah, this monster was dangerous. But it's just his costume. The costume looked hilarious. Oh, and speaking of hilarity, you know this monster was not said destroyed. My monster at number two, yeah, I considered him like a minion or just like that annoying neighbor next door. This monster had from Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. His name is Norg. Yeah, this monster was not destroyed because he wasn't taken seriously. How serious? Basically, everyone knows the story of the Yeti, the Abominable Snowman, and all of those urban legends. This monster, in my mind, was a bit of a joke. And yeah, this monster was not even fighting. That's how bad he was. I'm sure he was like a housekeeping minion. Someone like a villain butler, so to speak. Which, and speaking of butlers, butlers are personal friends or whatever, here is my number one monster in all of the Power Rangers thus far. This monster is from the Dino Charge to the second from last episode to Dino Supercharge. His name is Curio. This monster, yeah, it did. This
said creature did have some fighting time, but he's just that dumb. How dumb? Well, another monster said, and I quote, I made his brain from a chair cushion. I mean, he wasn't that threatening to begin with. It's like that, like an annoying Smurf with a ragdoll. Yeah, yes, this monster did fight, but it was more like a friend to the boss, main boss from Power Rangers Dino Charge, Sledge. But he had this creature made for his wife, fiancee Sandra, so Sledge could focus on stealing the energy gems and ruling the galaxy. So yeah, that's my list of Power Rangers monsters, dangerous to hilarious. And if you like what you hear, comment, like, subscribe. Remember, everyone's got an opinion. Some of us are just gutsy to say. Be, do your best. Be proud of who you are. Stay kia kaha. Dragon out.